Why can't I see? Oh, man. No, Sarah, don't do that. Sarah, don't do that while I'm live. I can't get this thing to focus. Why don't you focus? Why don't you behave yourself and focus? Well, let me try this again. Okay. Hello, Brown. Trying to get my stupid thing to... It won't focus. Hey, Sharon. How is you? Hey, baby girl. Hey, Jules. I can't get my stupid phone to focus because the stupid screen. Hey, Carol and Bill. Welcome home, Carol. Hey, Typical. Hey, Pappy. Oh, yeah, one day at a time. I don't know, somewhere around probably 40 degrees, I think, maybe. Hey, Beauty. Give her a hug for me, Bill. Miss Carol just got out of the hospital. She was sick. Hello, Sydney. Long time no see. It's cold. Our pipes were all frozen this morning. Yeah. Fun. So how is everyone? Hello, Cons. Zippity-doo-dah. How you doing, Peppy? He's my baby girl. Yeah, I figured I'd jump on here. I got to work the rest of the week, so I figured I'd get on here as soon as I could. I was sick this past couple days, but now I'm fine. Yeah, hey, sis. Yeah, it's been wicked cold here. We had to buy those, those strips that you put on and have to hook up to keep them warm. And then apparently one of the ducts or something else, they knocked it. I mean, they must have pulled it out, but whatever. So our pipes were frozen again. Yeah, it was 15, Tom, this morning. Hey, Aqua. Hey, Ramona. So how is everybody? Long time no see. I've had some pretty good activity here. Oh, I'm telling you, I wish the weather was good enough. I would have a camp out right now. It has been so active. I sent a picture to Martha, and I think I sent a picture to Ramona. I'm not sure if I did or not. Did I? Yes, you did. Yes, I did. Anyway, but you remember when Lisa was up at the property with me and Boo was sitting down and she got that picture on her night vision camera of Boo sitting there in the trees? Well, I got the same picture of this one here in the tree line. And it was, I saw movement out there. I just went ahead and took a picture real quick, and then I zoomed in, and that's when I saw him or her. Can you guys hear me okay? Sorry about that stupid light. Those are 3 lights, but What you up to, Jules? Cool. Well, anyways, it's been ramping up here, and I've been having a good time. Even though I'm not home much anymore, when I do get home, they make sure that I know that they're around, especially the little one. Oh, I'm going to stop saying little one because it's not so little anymore. Yeah, we all got to stay warm. I mean, it has been cold. Who all got snow? I got a little bit. I probably got 2 inches here, I think. I know Martha got snow. Nah, she's not little, but that's the smallest one out of the bunch unless we do actually have a baby. Hey Lane, how are you, sweetie? Hey Pam, how are you? No snow? We got snow. $15 inches? What? Absolutely beauty. Oh my goodness. Hey Sarah. Of course, pink. Well, it snowed in Florida once. I was there. Okay, beauty, what's her name? Gloria. Okay, absolutely, we will pray. We got prayer warriors here. We will definitely pray for her. There's a lot of people sick. There's been a lot of deaths lately, family members and friends, and I know a lot of people have been suffering with that, and a lot of people have been sick. We have a lot of prayers going up. Hey Johnny. Well, you already gonna start throwing things at me now? Huh? Both. I mean, I saw the younger one during the day. Well, twice actually, 2 days in a row. Hey, Brandon. I'm working a lot, hun. Email me, Sarah. Hey, Oz, how are you? Yeah, I've got some good pictures. I've got a couple of good pictures, what I consider good pictures, I mean, other people might not, but I know what I'm looking at, so it don't matter what anybody else thinks anyway. And I took the before. Oh, really? Well, I haven't heard from you, Sydney, but I'll keep them on the prayer list. But anyways, yeah, they're making a lot more noise. They're making themselves known. Letting us know that they're there. When I'm gone, nobody ever says anything to me, so I don't know what's going on. But they don't spend much time outside. They don't sit outside like I do, or up here at the window. Matt the Brat is on Facebook. Well, sweet. Is he live on Facebook or what? Oh, it's getting there. Tomorrow I have to finish the mudding and then get the linoleum up against the wall. Email me, Sarah, please. Thank you for letting us know, sweetie. But anyway, I can't wait. I'm hoping tonight that we get some activity. That's why I'm going live. I'm not hearing so much. What? Oh my goodness, Pam. I'm not hearing so much tonight, but I'm pretty sure they'll be around. Well, good, Martha. I'm glad to hear that. He's got a lot of really good pictures. Why does he put them all up on his channel, his YouTube channel? Boy, he's got a lot of great video and beautiful pictures. Oh, no thanks. No wonder you want to move, Pam. Although I can't guarantee it'll be much warmer here, but you won't get as much snow. Make sure you guys have, I don't know, I don't pay attention to full moons. I wouldn't know unless I looked outside whether it was a full moon or not. I've been so busy, I can't pay attention to nothing. I've got 2 different hospice jobs, plus trying to get the house done. Denny has his good days and his bad days, but keep him in your prayers if you would. We're having a hard time with his medicine, trying to get him to calm down and breathe better. But you know how boys are, you know, they're non-compliant. Oh, yeah. Why won't this go right? Why can't I do this? Come on, please. Why can't you work for me? All right, maybe I'll move it. And then look at the screen. Look at the screen, behave. See, it's still gonna do it. That's it. You are so grounded. Yeah, keep Richard in your prayers. And there's a lot of people that need prayers, but we will pray for all you guys. I promise you that. It's a nightly routine. But I'm glad you guys are sending up the prayer requests. Keep them coming. Yeah, I'm using the peroxide in my vaporizer with a little bit of eucalyptus oil. Well, you can't because the lights are, 40 feet away. Anyway, and then I've been taking the Malayne. Now, Malayne is really good for your lungs. And I've been giving it to Denny. And he's using his oxygen at night like he's supposed to, but it's just been it's like 60 degrees during the day and it drops down to like 18 at night. No, not for his lungs. I use the Malayne for his lungs. Hey, Nancy. It can always be worse, so I'm praising God. It is the way it is. I'm not complaining. Well, I wish I paid, I don't think and as a matter of fact, that's a good question, and I think there's some, and quercetin. Quercetin is really good too. But you know what quercetin is? It's Mucinex, same thing. Anyway, as far as the full moon's concerned, you don't know what to say? The same thing you just said, honey. You just tell me that you need help and I'll ask around. Well, you can get Malayne at a health food store or on Amazon or whatever. Best thing is to go to some place and buy probably like Mountain Rose herbs, and buy the Malayne leaf yourself and just add alcohol to it. It's a lot cheaper. And you leave it sit, for maybe a week. I've heard about that, Pam, but I haven't tried it to tell you the truth to find out if that actually works. I know the Cordialis works for nerve pain for some people, not for everybody. But you guys, I've said this a lot of times on this GABA for depression or 5-HTP. It depends. You got to tell me what else you're on. You know, you can't mix a lot of these medications because even herbal stuff can interact with pharmaceutical stuff. So you got to be careful. So what you need to do is you need to tell me what you're on, email me and tell me what you're on, and I can give you some information on stuff that you can take. But be careful, just don't start taking stuff because these herbs are weeds and stuff like that, and you can have allergic reaction to it. So you got to be very careful. But remember what I told you guys, you should have stuff in your 50 milligrams of what? Oh, melatonin. But melatonin doesn't work for everybody, Jules. It's great stuff, but, you know, it doesn't work for everybody. Melatonin is awesome. It works. It does a lot of things. It's not just for sleep. Oh, the black cumin you bought, did you say 500 milligrams? I would tell you to try it for a couple of days, but you should tell me what you're on first and let me look it up. Johnny. Hey, Barb, how are you, sweetie? Long time no see. All right, I get sidetracked so easy. So listen, you guys should have everything in your medicine box, okay? You should have this stuff all in your medicine box. You need acidophilus, you need colloidal silver, you need manuka honey, you know, there's oil of oregano, you need, you know, clove oil. Hello, Hidden. Oh, everybody in their D3. You know, here's the deal about this D3 and this bananas garbage. Most people, and I want you guys just to hear me out for a second. I really want you to listen to me for a minute. The United States, the people in the United States, most of them are very low on vitamin D. Vitamin D being a fat-soluble vitamin. So when this hit, okay, all this banana stuff hit, they came up with a couple of things that they would throw out there for people to take. Well, one of the main things that vitamin D does, okay, is help with your production, you know, of blood cells. If you don't take vitamin D, you can have other issues. So vitamin D would be a natural thing to take, you know, just to keep yourself from being sick anyway, because most people here they're mostly D deficient. And I don't mean so bad that, you know, they have a lot of problems. I'm just saying it's good for you. Yeah, you have D2 and D3, you know, so, you know, one's from the sun and one's from plants. So I could go on with this forever, okay? But vitamin D is what everybody should be taking. But remember, it's a fat soluble, so you can overdose just as much as you can on anything else. Yeah, I've been taking it. You have a heel spur? Hey, Christy. Hey, do me a favor, Hidden, and email me. You should always get a baseline of your CBCs and CMPs anyway. Get a baseline, see what everything is, because the combination of both of them will tell you exactly what's going on in your system. Do you have my email address, Hidden? You know that, what's the name of that show? You don't have it? It's, can somebody throw up my email address, please, for Hidden? Since I can't write anyway. Hee 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 hee. I think the new one's on the page. If it says DDJS 2000, ignore it. If it says EMTD 04, then yes, there you go. Martha put it up. Thank you, Martha. But email me and I'll write back to you. Thank you, Ramona. Thank you, Martha. How you doing, Miss Christie? Anyways, you guys need a list of things that you keep at your house at all times. And then I'll tell you how to take it. And they help with everything. Like, you know me and Manuka honey. Manuka honey is just bomb for everything. But I can tell you stuff to mix up, you know, like cough syrup and stuff like that you already have. You're funny too, Jules. Ha ha ha, ha ha. Good, Christy. I'm glad to hear it, sweetie. I miss all you guys. Oh, yeah. Sugar is an absolute no-no for cancer patients. For anybody, actually, but sugar is an absolute no-no. Sugar fuels inflammation. Yeah, well, these live chats will be probably few and far between until things get a little bit more organized, but at least we got the bathroom started. You know, I'm gonna go down there tomorrow and finish the drywall. You know, I gotta finish tape and texture. And then we're gonna put up the linoleum around the bathtub. And then I'm gonna put shelves on the back part of the bathtub. And then I gotta do the flooring. Well, then I gotta paint, and then I gotta do the flooring, and the bathroom will be finished. And I have enough drywall left to do just the wall where the supposed kitchen is. That should be fun. Can you imagine me pulling all that stuff away from the wall to do the drywall? That should be really funny. The house is so tiny that if you move something out even 2 foot, you have no room to move. But it's better than a 10 by 12 shed. Zippity doo dah. Baby girl, you miss your mama? I miss my baby. So who else is out there? Yeah, I've had activity. I don't know about tonight though, Christy. But yeah, I've had a lot of activity out here, and I'm really happy. I'll have to send you a couple pictures, Christy. Some more pictures. But right now my air conditioner, my heater's on, and that irritates me because I'm not gonna be able to hear squat. You have more pictures to send me? Woohoo! Back to the full moon thing. Sarah, don't cry. You're gonna email me. It'll be all right. Someone will help you out. It always happens, doesn't it? Chin up. Trust God. It'll be okay. Back to the full moon thing. I think my guys here are less active during the full moon. And the reason I think they're less active is because it's so bright out here. It's not, well, they've been showing up during the day, but originally I think they're less active because they can be seen. I can't see the moon. I can't see nothing. Sitting on this side of the house, I don't really get to see anything. Of course, you guys might, but I don't know about this screen. I'm gonna have to do something else about this screen. Maybe I'll just push it out while I'm doing live chats, huh? Hey, Sandy. How are you? So I'm gonna go back to putting, I have a stump out there, and I think I'm gonna go back to, my son gave me one of the duck feathers, which is pure white, and I'm gonna take that and a couple of, okay, Sarah, thank you, a couple of white rocks, because they really like them. Oh, cool, Christy. They like white, they like blue. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some stuff out there, and hopefully this time Denny doesn't knock it over. And let's see if I can get a little bit better interaction with them. I'm gonna put some garlic out probably tomorrow night. Stick it in the tree. Oh, that'd be cool, Ramona. They either take, he's okay, Christy, thank you for asking. He'll get there one day at a time. I'm trying to take good care of him. I'm trying. That's all I'm gonna say, I'm trying. Sometimes they take the feathers and sometimes they'll give me feathers. But day before yesterday when we left, I think it was day before yesterday, when we left out of here, yeah, yes, Sarah. I found a nice Y stick right in the driveway that wasn't there before. I found a nice, shiny, flat, beautiful rock that definitely didn't belong there, because on this white rock, ooh, cool. Awesome, Pam, thank you. You know, this rock out here that we put down is white, so when there's something new, it'll show up, you know. And this rock was just, it looked like a river rock that was nice and shiny. It was flat, and it was a perfect skimming rock, but it was just sitting there. And I thought, you know, I said thank you for it, but I know to some people that might sound funny, but when it comes out like that, when something's way out of the ordinary, it's easy to spot. And it's not, I wouldn't say it's always them, but 10 to 1, I would believe that it is, because, you know, we walk around here all the time. You know, that stuff doesn't just come out of the sky. And I can't imagine another animal dropping it off, you know, unless one of the kids picked it up down the road and brought it home and then just dropped it. But so far, no one's admitted to it. So, and I've, you know, Jay has talked to the kids to make sure the kids don't do anything that could possibly make me think that it was one of the big guys. We've had that conversation. It's not funny. It's not a joke. You know, don't do stuff like that, because that would make everything that I'm doing, you know, wrong in my eyes. So they all promised that they wouldn't do that. Nobody will do that. And like I said, I double check stuff. But you absolutely never know. All I know is I'm used to them doing certain things, and when they repeat it, it makes me smile. I've got coffee. Okay, I know I have plenty of moderators. Hey, Quinn. Well, I don't know what that noise just was, but okay. Poor Sharon. Well, they were trying to give you something cool. Thank you. Thank you for handling that. So I think I'm going to have, now changing the subject again, I think I'm going to have the first camp out in March. I'm thinking March will be good, maybe April, but I'm thinking March. The weather should change enough. Uh-oh. Anybody else lagging? I hope it's not my internet. My internet has attitude problems once in a while. Oh yeah, it should be fun. Even if it's kind of cold, we'll make sure that everybody's taken care of. Yeah, mine's been having issues lately too, Ramona. What looked demonic? You're the doll? Well, Jules, you just need to come visit. Really? Maybe that's why they gave it away. Creepy. Well, they used to make creepy dolls. Remember those dolls with their eyeballs that would roll backwards? Remember back in the day when it tried to look like a real baby and their eyeballs would move? You could push them backwards? Those were creepy dolls. Well, I'm only inviting 10 people. The less people here, the better off. The more activity we have. So I'm inviting 10. So make sure you get with me immediately so I can put you on the list and know when to stop. Anybody heard from Jamie Harms? Hey Nelson, how are you? Anybody hear from Mike Stone? Dang, where is everybody? Well, if you send me a pic of that demonic looking thing, I'm just going to rebuke it anyway. Throw it away. Yeah, I know. I haven't heard from either one of them. Bothers me. I hope everybody's okay. There's a lot of people I know that still don't get notifications because I haven't been on so long. Welcome back, Typical. But because they won't put me up there, you know, as a suggested watch. You know, if I'm not on all the time. And I keep getting notifications from YouTube saying that my views have gone down. Well, of course, duh. You just gotta let me know if you can, Pam, and I'll make sure that you have a space available. Yeah. Well, I can't help it. You guys all know I had a lot to do here. I still have a lot to do, but now taking the pressure off of Denny so he can stay here and play on the tractor during the day if he wants to by working. I only have to work 2 weeks out of the month and I'm good. Uh-oh. You know what? There's a lot of people that supposedly have tested positive for bananas, but again this year nobody has the flu. You know, I had somebody tell me today that my symptoms this past week, I know you are, told me that my symptoms this past week when I got sick was one of them, and I'm not going to even mention them, but it's part of the bananas deal. And I said, no, I don't. Gosh, I'm so sick of hearing that. You know, and here, think about this, guys. When you go get flu shots, anybody does get flu shots. Of course, I don't get flu shots. Hold on, your eyes are going to be blind. Before all this banana stuff started, okay, you would go get a flu shot, right? And that flu shot was probably 3 years prior. What they do is every 3 years, they figure out which one's going to come back. And then they'll go ahead and that's the vaccine, that's the flu shot that they'll give you. You know, they go, because they mutate and they, you know, for every 3 years you go through this. But for some reason, they're making a big deal out of this one mutating, but they're not saying that there's a normal flu out there. I don't know how many times I got to say this, but people are going to have the flu, and not all the flus are part of bananas. It's still scare tactics. Now, I'm not saying that the first bananas wasn't real. I'm not saying that. I'm saying just like anything else, just like any other flu shots, which I've never gotten a flu shot, ever, and I won't. No matter what anybody says, I'm not ever getting one. Right, but I don't get, and I don't like it. I just don't like it. And I argue with them. The only shot you guys should ever have is the one for pneumonia. That's it. The rest of them, no. No, no, and no. And if you've already gotten it, don't think I'm ragging on you, because I'm not. What I'm saying is there's a lot of people that believed, even for their job's sake, that they had to get it or they'd get fired or something along those lines, which is illegal, by the way. But they had to get it done. Well, I'm not saying anything about that. I'm just saying if you don't have a choice, you don't have a choice. But if you have a choice, I wouldn't get it. I wouldn't get it for no reason. You're going to get the normal flus. Take what you can. You need to make sure you have Manuka honey. You need to make sure you have garlic. You need to make sure that you have colloidal silver. You need to make sure that you have zinc. You need to make sure that you have vitamin C. Those are the ones that and cayenne. You need to make sure that you have the stuff that you need to fight off any flu out there. Oh, and acidophilus, because the stomach flu is going around right now, which is a norovirus. Okay, and so those are transmittable by your hands, so make sure you wash your hands a lot. And you know how that's just gonna set me off. It just irritates the daylights out of me. Can't help it. But every single person I've worked for, their entire family has had bananas, and the second bananas. I wonder how they got the second bananas. That was after they got the vaccine. Wow, that's surprising, huh? Jeez. Irritating. Yeah, I don't trust them either. There's a lot of stuff I don't trust. My faith is in the Lord, and I'm not worried about any of this stuff. He said, don't worry about it. I ain't worried about it. Whatever happens, happens. It's the way it is. I'm going to be on Van Buren's show in February. I guess he wants to talk about some natural stuff. Well, I promise you that the stuff that I told you about will help. And this is tried and tested and proven therapies, and they work. That's what they're saying. They're saying it is a parasite, which is why the ivermectin, people started using ivermectin, but you don't know. You just don't know. Some people agree with ivermectin and some people don't. I'm going to say right now, if you've read, hold on. I heard a howl on top of the dog bark. If you believe what you've read and heard about the bananas being a parasite, then do yourself a favor and get yourself some food-grade diatomaceous earth and treat yourself. That's why I wanted to know, what was that? You heard that, right? Oh, Kahina. Come on, babies. Yeah, when you guys get out here, we're going to have so much fun. Yep, that's what I said. I will not comply. I will not. I don't care what they do to me. Well, Denny just left, so that would make sense. That would start making noises out here, but we'll see. Because I can't see anything. Hold on a second, guys. Hey, Sarah, do me a favor and turn off that heater. Just turn it off for a little bit, please. Yep, whoever just wrote something, you have to write it again. I didn't see it. Well, I went to the pharmacy here, and I was just looking around while I was waiting for Denny's medicine. So I was just walking around it, and they had a lot of stuff for horses and cows and pigs and goats and blah, blah, blah. But there was 4 or 5 different types of ivermectin sitting right there on the shelf. Remember the hydrogen peroxide I told you guys to get that are not stabilized? You find these little hole-in-the-wall places, you know, pharmacies or grocery stores, and that's where you're going to find them, because there's still some out there on the shelves. And they last forever, so don't worry about the date on it. Buy it. Just make sure it doesn't say stabilized on it. And if you can't find any, then go online and buy food-grade hydrogen peroxide and break it down to 3% yourself. Because it'll come in 35%. Well, they've started changing that. Amazon sells now 3% food-grade hydrogen peroxide. But be careful. I would test it as soon as you got it. And if it doesn't bubble like it's supposed to, send it back. Good night, Sarah. God bless you guys. You'll be in our prayers. Thank you. No, but it would make sense. I'd be surprised if they could donate blood. What does that tell you about the shot, the vaccine? They're trying to whittle us down to a very minute few. Hey, Grits, how are you? Yep, that would make sense. I'm glad people are putting 2 and 2 together. I'm surprised they haven't flagged me. Yes, it is all biblical too. The pestilences. I had a really good, I think it was Grace for Purpose. Grace for Purpose had one on, or no, it wasn't Grace for Purpose. What was it? Oh, Dr. David Jeremiah. He has a video on YouTube that asks if this is part of, you know, the end times, is one of the signs. And he explains about pestilences and stuff like that the Bible talks about. But he doesn't believe it is. You did, Tom? What'd you see? Hey, those of you that have earbuds on, take them off because I'm going to whistle, okay? Yeah. Yeah. Everybody say okay if if you got your earbuds out. Like parasitic. Hold on. Dang it. Sometimes I can whistle, sometimes I can't. Sorry. It's a good thing Mike's not on here, huh? Hello, lurkers. How are you? See if I get a response. Nothing so far. I think I hear a dog out there, though. Sarah, is that rice done yet? Hi, Sadie. How are you? Oh, my. Well, prayers for all you guys that are getting ready for surgeries. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, Quinn. I've been saying that since day one, haven't I? Don't let fear take over. This is their game, and we're not playing. I refuse to play part of their game, and I refuse to be part of the fear mongers. Really? Did you turn it back on, Sarah? See if mine, I can hear it. It turned back on. You know, the Bible says he didn't give us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. There's a reason he didn't give us a spirit of fear. You know, he says don't be afraid. You know, you can't worry about that kind of stuff. Some of that stuff. Good night, baby girl. I love you. It's definitely the fan. Sarah, did you turn it off? It's outside, right underneath this window. I can hear it. Do you look in my bedroom? Good night, baby girl. Love you. Hugs and kisses from the mama. That's it. Hold on a second, guys. I gotta go find out where that fan is. That's making me crazy. Hold on. Sarah, that's on. No, it should be completely off. It's the red button in the middle. Push it off. Walk over to it. There you go. Now it's off. Thank you. Yeah, has it been boiling? Okay, so it should be done? Yeah, you just dump all the water out. Come on. Oh. Tell Papa to get his butt in gear. Oh, he went to pick up your mama. Hold on, I'm back. There it goes. What is Xanu? I have no clue. I couldn't tell you. I don't even know what that is. What is Xanu? What is it? Someone look it up and find out what it is. I've never even heard of it. Oh my gosh, seriously? They're gonna come up with all these. It's one of the big guys? And they call it a Xanu? Oh, the rake. Yeah. No thanks. What is it, Christy? Believe it or not, it's not so cold up here right now. I would think it'd be freezing. I have me a cute little tent up here at the window. I gotta get this thing off. It's hot. Oh, whew. I can't believe I'm so hot up here. Well, what is it? Typical. I've never heard of it named that. Why do they name it that? Or who named it? Okay, Quinn. Anybody know what that was? Aliens, not Sasquatch, and ancient people? It's been that low here, Jules. Oh, I am so excited for the camp out. You guys are going to have so much fun this time. Let me tell you. Yeah, well, I don't know anything about aliens. I'm having enough time with this. uh, don't ask me questions about aliens because I know nothing about it. I've never even done any research on it. I've just never cared. Yeah, hopefully the camper's working right. Did you get that thing fixed, Ramona? Yeah, I'm waiting for Papa to show up here, you know. I've already seen the young one and then the one that's a little bit bigger. And I think it was the dad or the alpha male or whatever. You know, I didn't see him, but I know he was at our window that night. But other than that, you know, I mean, I haven't seen him. But at least it's working, right? You're gonna have to park in the same place, Ramona, so they're used to you. Oh, well, I've never heard that. I don't know anything about it. I'll make sure I save you that parking space. And then we'll get everybody else kind of like a circle, you know, with their vehicles around. As long as the ground's not soft, it should be fine. Yeah, I hear movement out there. Welcome back, Hidden. Did you write me a great big huge long email? This is when this time right now, what things are going on right now, you guys need to read my book. Get all your stuff. Oh, cool, Christy. Martha said Dr. Johnson calls them that. Meat cat. uh, oh, it's so cute.
Hey, Grandma,
What?
your rice is ready.
All right, thank you, baby.
You want a lot or just a little bit?
Just a little bit. Thank you. I know you meant cat. That's why I was giggling.
Do you want butter, salt, anything?
A little bit of butter, maybe, honey. Yeah, I call them big guys. I call them force people, but I don't like calling them Bigfoot or, they don't, they really don't like that. I know mine don't at all. And the ones that were up in Finley, they didn't like them either. And the ones at my house didn't like that word either. Uh-oh. Hold on, I'll be there. Well, sometimes they will and sometimes they won't. And it also depends if you're one of those that do the mind speak stuff, which I will not. Yeah, I do the same thing, Southern. Yeah, even the ones in Honubby, if you call them that, they don't like it either. It's in March. I'm hoping, I just got to watch the weather. But March should be a pretty good month to have the camp out. I'm just going to watch for rain because that's when it's starting. It's not really warm. It's not really cold. You have a lot of rain time, but usually the days are pretty nice and the nights are pretty nice.
Hey, Grandma.
What?
Do you know if Papa wants any rice?
Probably, honey. Yeah, it won't be too hot and it won't be too cold. And that's why I like March. Sometimes March, yeah, exactly, Rona. Sometimes March isn't so great. So as we get closer, and I look at the Farmer's Almanac because it was right on last year. I heard talking again. Hello? Yeah, I call them big guys. Or you know me, I call them sassies when I'm talking to somebody else. But usually, I'll try to figure out what their names are if I can. But remember, I named Boo. He didn't tell me his name was Boo. Yeah, I wouldn't like being called it either. I mean, if you think about it, someone just coined that term because, they're feet, but they're forest people, They are the big guys. Me too, Southern. Me too. I wouldn't doubt that at all, Hidden. You know, they don't seem to mind coming pretty close, and as long as people aren't really afraid of them. Although the one that I call Peanut, the young one, would probably absolutely love having someone that they could irritate, that she could irritate. And I'm pretty sure it's a she. Sabe, yeah. There's a lot of names for them. There's a lot of tribes that call them different things, but I can't answer it for you. I don't really know. I'm just saying, if I heard mind speak, I'd be running for the hills because I don't do mind speak stuff. I got enough going on in my head. I don't need any more. I certainly don't. I can actually hear them though. When I'm in bed and they make noise right outside the house here, or if they start talking, I can hear them, even with earplugs in. And the little one, likes to toss stuff at the house. So I come outside and then I go back in and she tosses stuff again and makes me go back outside. And she thinks it's funny, but I mean, but I can, if I hear them talking out there, it's not in my head, it's actual talking. Uh-oh. Do you have a lot of wind there, Ramona? Let me tell you guys something. This past week has been the worst wind that I have ever been through here. I mean, it was so windy. Everything in my yard was just, including metal, big, we're talking 3 to 5 gallon metal bowls, were gone. I mean, they were just flying around. Everything was just everywhere. Well, there's a lot of people that do that. If they do, that's fine. They do it. I just don't. Don't tell me I'm buffering. Am I buffering, guys? Hey, I'm sitting up here at the window with tank top pajamas on, and I'm not even cold. Because I'm at the back of the house, so there's none. Ooh. 'Cause that would be on their pay grade, that's why. Think about that. Okay. The reason I'm not talking about animals getting it or anything else getting it is it's beyond their pay grade. They'd have to actually do some research to be able to throw that one out. Animals aren't going to believe them like people do. I think mind speak is absolutely possible. But, I mean, okay, let me just say this. Back in the day when I was younger, my mom used to be able to mentally call me from another room. But when I became a Christian, I I flew away from that stuff because to me it was just there was just something unnatural about it. But we have a lot of senses that we don't tap into. So you can go off in that direction, okay? If you want to, you can go off into that direction, but I choose not to. Try to keep my mind as, and I will not say closed, but closed as possible. You know, um, it's not that we don't use our brains. I think there's a fear factor there of knowing things that we don't want to know. And so I think there's a lot of reasons why we don't. Exactly, Martha. Because you're not all, if you're not, if you don't have spiritual discernment, you're opening your mind to something, how do you know that that's a Sasquatch or a DM or something that's demonic? How do you know? So I'm not allowing myself to go that direction. I clearly will tell you, like I've told you before, I heard specifically in Arkansas when I was there, when Kevin was there, I clearly heard the word grandma in my head. Now, if that was them's mind speaking to me at that time, that's one thing, but I have shut that down since. When I go out, I don't talk to them in my head. I talk to them out loud. If they answer me, that's fine. If they don't answer me, that's fine, but I will not use my mind to try to speak to them. I just won't do it. I may not be strong enough to cast out something evil that decides wants to talk to me, so forget it. I have a hard enough time hearing the Lord, let alone hearing these guys. See, everything got quiet out there. Exactly, Sydney. That's what I mean. You know, exactly, Martha. That's what I'm talking about. And remember, he comes as an angel of light, so. Well, actually, you can, Southern. If that's a gift from the Lord, you just ask him to take it back. And if it's not a gift from the Lord and it's from the other side, you just rebuke it. Say you don't accept it anymore. If he's given you discernment, about certain things, because don't forget, see, this is where it's real touchy, because the Lord says he gives old man visions and young man dreams. People have these visions and these dreams. It doesn't mean it's always demonic, but you have to test the spirits. Going into a different subject there, Bible study on that. That's completely different. But I would never go out with an EVP or go out, and sit on a rock and put my, head quiet and start talking to my head. I wouldn't open myself to do something like that. I just wouldn't. I go out and I talk to them, and like I said, I'll either get clicks back or tree knocks or or sometimes even conversation. I'll even get a word coming back. That's, to me, is the only thing. That's the only thing that I will do. I know a lot of people don't agree with me on that, but that's okay. This is the way I do it, I mean, you do what you want, but that's just the way I do it. I'd rather hear, conversation than wonder where it's coming from. I'm gonna look around, so hold on a second. No, I wouldn't. I think that can mentally drain you. Yep, I put my armor on every single day. And I've had people tell me that they've seen stuff in my videos, that were demonic, and I said, not here, because I am constantly throwing out the, protection around here, the guardian angels, and I don't believe at all for 1 minute that I have demonic stuff on my property. I just don't. I'll go out there flaming fire, screaming at them, get off my property. I want nothing to do with that kind of stuff. I got enough problems in my head now. Taking on something I can't handle? Not happening. Sarah, where'd you put the rice?
It's right at the edge of where you're at.
Okay.
The edge of the thingy-majiggy stupid stuff.
All right. Thank you. Yep. I got to put my armor on every day. Each part of the armor tells you, you know, what it's protecting. There I go talking again. I just heard something. Figures, huh? And then if I'm quiet, they're quiet. You guys aren't right. Come on. It's so quiet out there. It's beautiful out here. I absolutely love it out here. I had the truck driver that dropped off our drywall. He turned around and he said, "Boy, you guys weren't kidding that you live out in the woods." And I said, "Yep." I don't believe they're fallen angels either. At all, I don't believe they're fallen angels. You know, that you can put that together, and some people believe because of their size and stuff like that, you know, they can put all those things together, but everything is just, you know, it's just opinions. We don't know. You know, I never walked up to one and asked them, "Hey, are you Nephilim?" You know, I mean, I don't know. I have no idea. I'm not there. But I truly believe that they are a people. I believe that they are a people. And I think they're very intelligent to their ways. They might not be so intelligent to ours, but they're very intelligent to their ways. And we can actually learn a lot from each other, but you can also go overboard with it. You know, it's very easy to get caught up in this, as you guys well know. You know, once you get caught up in it, it's hard to do anything else. Your mind gets totally involved, and it's a 24-hour. I mean, you can't go to bed without, well, sometimes I can't go to bed without seeing their eyes or seeing their face or, you know, or seeing their size or something that they've done. It just stays on my brain. What, here, Pam? If you guys get a chance, if she starts making any noise, you can clearly hear the difference. That's why I'm calling it a she. Calling her a she is because it sounds feminine, but yet the bigger one, when he gruffs, he sounds male. I mean, he's got a much deeper gruff to his voice, and she sounds like a girl. You know, much higher pitched. Oh, I don't either, Sharon. Nope. Not me. Yeah, I heard that too, Jules. I think we talked about that once. Hound dog. Yeah, do you remember that whole beginning of when we all kind of got started in this, where, you know, everybody was talking about them being apes? I was shaking my head. If they ever really saw one, they don't. I mean, I don't know how anybody could think that a 10, 12, 15 foot tall bipedal, muscle bound person can be a monkey. I mean, I just don't get it. You hear the small whistle? Did you guys hear that small whistle? Real light. I think I've said that to one person once, that I swear this guy's eyes were solid black. And as he approached me in a store with this look on his face, I put my hand up. I said, in the name of Jesus, I rebuke you. And he stopped and his face got beet red and he turned tail and walked off. I've never done that before, but I felt such a presence of evil when he walked up. It wigged me out. And I mean, immediately my hand went up, and I've never done that before. Never. I wasn't scared, but whew, man. Yeah, I heard a light whistle. I'm gonna go get my rice. Hang on a second, guys. Oh, my stuff fell. Damn it. See up there where I put it. And that's a lot more rice than I wanted. Ah. Sorry, guys. I gotta take a couple bites of my food. I haven't had anything to eat in 2 days. Well, no. So it'll make 3 days. What'd she say? Because I had a stomach flu and I was at work. I didn't have my medicine. I had to wait till I got home. The stores around there didn't sell acidophilus, so I had to come home. And what I do is I take, just like I would if my tooth hurt, I would take a cotton ball and I'd put colloidal silver on it and a few drops of clove. And if your stomach hurts real bad, you just take that and suck on that cotton ball. Phew. I didn't have a choice, Jules. I was sick. I had a stomach virus. I wasn't fasting, trust me. But today I felt much better, so I ate. Yeah, I wouldn't mess with any of that kind of stuff. That's pure demonic. I would cast them out like crazy. No thanks. Now's not the time to play around with that stuff. You really got to be careful what you delve into now. I mean, they're getting bolder and bolder and bolder. Because some people aren't paying attention. I missed everything you guys said, so I have no idea what you're talking about. At my fault, I went and got my food. Hey, Gator, how are you, sweetie? It's nice to see you. And that lady's house that I was just at, I can feel the big guys when I got onto her property. I mean, and she says, I don't think so, you know, because I asked her. And she said, she goes, why? And I said, I've had quite a bit of experience with them. And I said, and I said, I can feel them when they're around. I said, you definitely have them here. Well, at night when I sat outside, well, I couldn't sit outside very often because it was so blasted cold. But when I did, ooh, freaky, Martha. But when I did, I could hear them out there, and the neighbors were mimicking them. So apparently the neighbors knew they were around, but you could hear them. They were making fun. You know, they were joking around, and every time one of the big guys would whoop, these guys would whoop back. Who has black-eyed kids at school? What? Wow. No thanks. Hope you keep your armor on, typical. Can you guys hear that? Pam, can you hear that? The heck? Hello? Hello? Is that a dog? I'm hearing two different things. One kind of sounds like a dog. The other one is definitely talking. Nope, not a coyote. They're not here yet. Oh, yeah, but you're right, Christy. Never mind. I do hear the coyotes. Yeah, I hear the coyotes now. This thing is in front of me is louder than the coyotes. I just now started to, well, when I said I heard them, I heard the one. But what's what's cool around here is that the first one sounds just like a wolf. Now, you guys know I had wolves, so you can tell the difference between the coyotes and the wolves. But this one, the first one, sounds like a wolf. Now, I know there's wolves here, but it is so loud and so deep, it makes you wonder. Peanut, peanut. Do you guys remember that night I went live and we kept hearing the repeating? I'd say something and they'd say something back. Do you remember that night? I heard that. I just heard another click too. Okay, well, I'm gonna send some of that video to Bigfoot anthropologists and have it break him down because I searched everywhere. I mean, I've never heard him say that much. Weird, Jules. Don't get scared. You're protected. You're covered. If you put your armor on, you should have no fear. Yep, they did. I said yes. They said yes. I said hello. They said hello. I swear. I mean, I went in the house looking for someone that had that was listening to my channel, in the house, because they were repeating it in my language, not in theirs. I mean, they were repeating every word I said, and it was freaky. And so I went in the house and looked around because I wanted to see if someone had my video on, because then it would be, it would be a little bit later than what I said. You know how you're in another room? Yeah, me too. But I think I'm gonna have him listen to that because I'm just, I mean, I've heard him say stuff before, but this was just point blank. It's like they were repeating everything I said. But the only thing that made me question it is there was a giggle in between that I didn't giggle. That was a repeat that I did not do. No, he's not new. I don't remember what the video was called. Christy, I don't pay attention to that kind of stuff. I just get on here and talk. See, you don't even know what's going to happen until, the video's over. And I should go back and rename them. Yeah, typical. Stay away from them. Keep yourself covered with your armor and just don't worry about it. Quit laughing at me, Christy. I am organized when it comes to my house, but these videos, nah, willy-nilly. Well, if anybody remembers which video it is, they can tell you, but heck, I don't know. Yeah, if he puts his armor on every day, he's protected. Ain't gonna bother him. Well, that's why I was wondering, Jules, because the words were being repeated, but then when I listened to it, there was a giggle in between, and I hadn't giggled. So if it was me, if I had giggled, it'd been different. But it wasn't. It wasn't me because I didn't. But I clearly heard it on the video. I was like, holy crap. There's a lot of things I'd like to forget. It's got to be a dog. Hey, Skunk Ape, how are you? Sounds like a hound dog, doesn't it? What is it? Wigging me out. I gotta get closer to the window. Ow, 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 ow. Oh yeah, Gator, I remember that. Nope, not my stomach. My stomach don't make noise like that anymore. Yeah, remember I told you guys the last video I did that I think a baby was born? I heard the moaning and that kind of noise, and then I swear, I think there's a baby that's been born. I remember that night. It was too funny, wasn't it? Hi, Regina. He lurks a lot. Jules, you need to change your earbuds. I don't know, Christy. To me, it sounds like a hound dog. Yeah, I know, it does. Oh, that's a dog. But that, I don't know. That sounds like an old hound dog. Do you remember the video I did on tinnitus? I've already had a couple people contact me and said that theirs has slowed down. You just got to keep doing it over and over again until you get it right. I'm telling you, there's people that are telling me it's actually working for them. You just flip that little part on the inside of your ear. You got to make sure that you're doing it right. If it doesn't hurt your ear when you do it, you're not doing it right. It should thump your eardrum. Yeah, I think it's a dog. To me, it sounds like a dog. Denny should be pulling in here any minute now. Picking up Dusty from work. You should hear the little one during the day when she wants attention. Oh. Did they ever try doing your turning your head? Did they ever try that with you, Pam? Oh my goodness. I am so sorry, Regina. We've been praying and praying for those people in Kentucky with those. I mean, even Ramona here, they had a tornado in Wynnewood where she lives. Wynnewood, however you say that word. But they had a tornado too. There's so many people that had tornadoes. My gosh. And we've been praying and praying and praying. Hey, Shane. It didn't do work for you? Let me do some research, Pam. Is there anything you need, Regina? Is there anything we can do to help? Wynnewood. Yeah. How close was that tornado to your house, Ramona? Oh, always. We always pray. And I mean, we pray. We pray. To me, that's the best thing you can possibly do. Wow. Oh my goodness. That's just wild. I've been through a couple tornadoes. Don't really want to be through anymore. I don't doubt that, Christy. I do not understand the insurance companies at all. Yeah, I'm a garlic freak. When I get sick, I will start slamming garlic. A blue roof? Metal roof? Ah. Oh my goodness. Jeez. You gotta be kidding me. After all this time? I have no idea. Typical. When I get tired, I'll get off. Or if it gets too cold up here. I never know which one's gonna happen first. Or if I get too bored in here, nothing's happening. Depends on how many people stay and if I get tired. Right now, I'm not tired. Probably. Oh, they are slamming to get that done here. Every single road is tore up. Them putting, you would not believe. And if they have their way, there's going to be a lot more people with brain tumors. I don't know about you guys, but I don't ever put the phone to my ear, ever. It's always on speaker. I don't know. I think it was in the 40s today. supposed to be 58 tomorrow, so we can get the dishes done. Finish the dishes. It is so hard to wash dishes out there in that freezing cold weather. Don't be cutting your ears off. If you know what kind of tinnitus you have, just email me and I'll look. I have a whole bunch of information on tinnitus. Yeah, it's supposed to get really. I think it's supposed to only be 20 something degrees tonight. We finally plugged that heat strip back in. It's very true, Christy. But you can't really stop someone from stressing out with stuff like that. I think I don't remember who it was. I think it was my grandparents. They had a tornado one year, and it took them till after winter before they could fix it. So their whole attic was covered in snow. They lived in southeast Ohio. I remember us going to visit and us looking up the stairs, and the stairs all the way up to the attic was just nothing but snow. But they couldn't get it fixed. Insurance company wouldn't pay. Well, hopefully in the next month or two, we can get the plumbing fixed for the bathroom sink and the kitchen sink, and maybe be able to do dishes in the kitchen instead of outside. I mean, it's not bad when the weather is nice, but when it's cold like this, it's a good way to get frostbite. Good night, Regina. God bless you also. Thank you. We'll always take the blessings. That second light's starting to die out. We had 3. Now we're getting ready to have down to 1. Yeah, we've been waiting a long time. If I just work 1 week out of the month, I can pay just the bills. I have to work the second week out of the month just to pay for stuff to get fixed around the house. It's still when you got to go outside and it's freezing. Good night, Pappy. God bless you, hun. Hugs. See, that's what I'm saying. There's different kinds of tinnitus. So if you know what kind of tinnitus it is, let me know. If you don't know, just tell me all the details in an email. And like I said, I've got a lot of paperwork that I did research on about tinnitus. So let me see what I can find. I'll try to help you out the best I can. Oh, it went silent again. What's the matter, Pappy? Yeah, I know yours, Pam. Yeah, that's very true, Bobby. Also, if you've ever had whiplash, that can cause tinnitus pretty bad, and all it is a nerve in your neck. There's all kinds of reasons for tinnitus. Oh, don't apologize, hon. You know as well as I do, sometimes I can see them and sometimes I can't. It goes so fast. I swear that's a dog. Could be. Yeah, whiplash is a real good reason to get tinnitus. It can destroy nerves, and the nerves, you know, for all the way from your neck all the way up can do a lot of things. Yep, here comes hubby. And Dusty's gonna come in a little bit and take a shower. Probably. Sarah? Sarah, you make sure your mama knows I'm live. Thank you. You hear it, Denny? That's cute. Yeah, I think the high's gonna, I don't even know. Yeah, the shower works. Yoo-hoo. The pipes were frozen this morning, and then Jay plugged in that heat strip because we didn't know that someone had unplugged it, and I don't think it was anybody in the house. Mine used to do that, but I went to a chiropractor and it stopped. My hands don't go numb anymore. She did something to my neck. I've never seen a chiropractor do what she did, but I'll tell him when he comes in the house. Denny, everybody said hi on the live chat. Hi. Oh, my stomach is rumbling now. Ooh. I just ate a couple bites of rice. That's the first meal I've had, first food I've had. Let's see what happens. Dang. Yeah, I'm sorry for all you guys that get nerve damage. That's crazy. I've been in a couple car wrecks and hurt myself pretty bad, but I don't know. I got a hard head. Ooh. Well, if you do move here, Pam, I've got the perfect chiropractor for you. She's amazing. You have diverticulitis? I got something for you, Bobby. You want to get rid of that diverticulitis? Shoot me an email and I'll give you the stuff that that I know works, and it works really well. Okay, Christy. There, did you hear that? A flushing toilet. Oh my goodness. Valiant. Well, anybody in their right mind, Grits, would be afraid of neck surgery. Yeah, I know, right? Isn't that cool? Who gets excited over a flushing toilet? Oh, yeah, it'll settle. I just had to attempt something, and rice to me is the easiest. If I make congee, it works really well. Put turmeric in it, garlic in it, and it works really well. The only thing I don't like about our tankless water heater is it sucks up a lot of electricity. But it works. We can take showers. We have a flushing toilet. Now I just got to get the sink put in and then finish the walls and the floor, and that will be done. Then I'll move on to the kitchen. And I think I told you guys already. If I did, I apologize for repeating myself because I do that all the time, you know. But I have a friend of mine who's remodeling a house, and they want everything out of the house gone, including all their kitchen cabinets. Yeah, I know. I know, Jules. But they said we can have them all. And if we do get them all, we'll have kitchen cabinets and a counter to put my sink on. And then we can get the kitchen sink. And then I'll be able to wash dishes in my sink. Woohoo! I'm so silly. And we've decided the wood that we cut, you know, I was going to put on the walls, chair rail down, but I've decided against that now. I'm going to use that completely for the floor. We don't have enough to do everything that I wanted to, so instead of going the other route, I'm just going to use it for flooring. Yep, surely would. I can't wait. I'll keep doing pictures as I go a little bit further to show you guys the improvements, but oh, it just seems to be taking forever, especially when you're impatient like I am. Just want to get her done. The wood that we had cut down that we were going to use for the walls in here, it's pine. It's that blue pine, that real pretty color. Sandusky. No, I don't, Pam. Remember, I haven't been here long, hon. Yeah. I kind of want it yesterday, too. My mom had all those problems, grits, and she had surgery. She had 3 surgeries. And the one up by her neck was the only one that took. The rest in her back didn't. She had a lot of back pain. Oh, cool, Pam. I'll keep my ears out. Open, I mean. Eyes open. Ears open. Out. Why did I say out? Oh, my goodness. Okay, take my eyes out. I don't hear you. I heard the whistle back. You heard that, right? I got the whistle back. Oh, cool. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Martha. Where's my brain tonight? I don't know. Well, Buck is the one that cut down the, well, they weren't cut down. They were already cut down. The trees, he took some of the trees that, when they first started clearing off this supposed neighborhood, and he took all the pine back to his house and he shaved them off and you're okay, typical. And then he cut the wood and brought it here. And so we went ahead and got them all cleaned up and everything ready, and we stacked them in there, and they got mold on them. It was just a nightmare. But anyways, we got to get them cleaned off and got to get them sealed. And then once that's done, when we're all ready to do the flooring, then I don't know how we're going to do this, but we got to move everything from one room to another, which is going to be fun. I think we'll just take quarters of the room and do that, then move it over. And once all the flooring's down, then I'm going to have to sand it all down so it's all the same, it's all level. And then because it's already been sealed once and cured, then I'll put the polyurethane on it. And I guess we're going to have to sleep outside in the shed for a couple days. Oh, that's a good idea, Pam. So what exactly are you looking for? Just property? Are you looking for a house and property? What are you looking for? You can hear Denny walking around downstairs. You're not picky? Well, you got to know whether you want a house on the property or just the property. I mean, are you going to stay in the motorhome if you just find property? Well, you need to call me during the day so you can tell me what you're looking for and I can ask around. Cap, tell me how much you're willing to spend, that kind of stuff, and I can look around and ask people. Because down the road from me, I don't know, a few miles down the road from me, there's another road that they have paved out. It's still a dirt road, not paved out, but it's a dirt road, and they've just started clearing for houses there. Right, Grits, that's what my mom had too. Brandon, I told you last time that we talked for you to email me, and you didn't email me. You need saw palmetto, you need stinging nettles, you need cranberry, you need a lot of pH balanced water, and you need Himalayan salt. But if you email me, I'll tell you how to take them. Okay? Bad boy. Gotta say it. You gotta say it. My bad. Hey, Denny,
What?
do you know where the chewable acidophilus is?
No. Where is it?
The last shelf that has the vitamins on it, all the way up in front on the left-hand side. White and pink bottle.
A what?
White and pink bottle. Oh, I just broke my fingernail. Redonkulous. She stays quiet tonight. That'll be it. You be quiet, Poppy. I'll make you take a coffee enema. I'm teasing. Oh, it's too funny. It's a big bottle. You can't miss it.
From Dollar General?
I don't know, honey. Okay, well, if you come out here, Valiant is the only internet I suggest you get because the rest of them are, like Viasat and stuff like that, are really expensive. And they'll tell you point blank, if you don't buy the most expensive one, that you're going to be put on the bottom of the list, which means you get very little signal. And we spend a lot of money. When we moved here and someone told us about Valiant, it's line of sight. And I'm telling you, it's $45 a month and we got perfect internet. Yes, I know, Ramona. Shame I'm gonna have to go down there and find it myself. Are you on the bottom shelf, Denny? I'm not one of those nurses. You can get it cheaper here. Good Lord. All right, you guys sit here and behave yourself. I'm gonna have to go find it myself. I'll be right back. Hey, where's my... No, is that Aunt Adolfo? Denny, can you put my ladder back?
I will in a minute.
I'll get that. Just please put my ladder back. Who moved the ladder?
I moved it for Destiny to get in the bathroom to take her shower.
She can walk around with me.
Okay.
I could barely fit around it. I could barely fit around it.
Is that close enough?
Yeah, here.
You need it?
Look at this. Honey, I got it. Let go. If you hold on to the ladder, I'll fall.
You want it warmed up?
No, thanks.
You don't want no more?
No, thanks.
On the bottom one.
My center.
I was just going through the bottom one. I did the top one first.
That's why I said bottom, honey. Did you not hear me?
I guess not.
We'll wait. I gotta climb back in this hole. Okie dokie, I'm back. Hey, Sissy. How are you?
Put the butter over here.
Good to hear, sweetie. I gotta find a better way of getting up and down this into this loft. Denny wanted to put a spiral staircase, but there's not enough room. Guess I'm just gonna have to keep using the ladder. actually need one that you can move but pull out, you know, so I can carry stuff up. Not one that's up against the wall, because then that ain't gonna work. What you been up to, sissy? Yep, like the rest of us. Life. Oh, that's funny. Someone snore? You know what worked for hubby was those nose things. I wouldn't suggest the mouth guards. No, it just depends on what's causing your snoring. I know people that smoke a lot end up snoring. You know, if you're a heavy smoker, you'll snore. Why don't you can you get Valiant, Ramona? No, now you guys be nice. Okay, Jules. Much love. God bless you, sweetie. I'll talk to you soon. Yeah, what they do is they charge you $200. They come out and they put this like dish looking thing up in a great big huge pole. And if they get a signal, they keep the 200. If they don't get a signal, you get the 200 back. And I'm telling you, for $45 a month, it's well worth it. I mean, the grandkids are all on the internet. Denny's on the internet. I'm on the internet, and we don't have any problems, except for when it's really bad, you know, weather out there, because of course that's going to inhibit the direct line of sight. And that's all it is. But to me, it's just well worth it. It's the least amount of money I've spent for good internet. And even when I had Viasat in Tallahena, that internet wasn't all that great. Hey, Chuck. You know, when we had that last camp out, I don't know who it was that was snoring, but I could hear him from my bedroom. And everybody was outside, but I could hear them snoring from my room. It was cute. I was giggling. I thought that was funny. Yeah, were those no strip things, and then now they have something else. Was not. Wasn't you, Bobby? Aw. And then the other one is their nose drops. It's supposed to soften that palate area. I don't know. I was in my room. Yeah, it's a really good deal. And we've only had problems a couple times. But I know once they switch over completely to 5G, because that's what he said we were on. But mine keeps going back and forth between 2.4 and 5. Oh, I agree with you, Pam. I'm just not super excited for 5G. Do you remember do you remember that, Sissy, when man Pam was talking about her trip to Rick's? That was I think that's kind of like Ramona's. They both had basically the same experience. Fingerprints all over the place and face to faces and oh man, Ramona. Well, then move over here then. Yep, the good old days. Anybody know why Rick's not been going on? Did he tell you, Sissy, why he's not doing lives? He's still got lots of activity. No, Bobby. I've never heard of that. But I know those drops wouldn't be bad because that's all it has to do and you would stop snoring. That makes sense. Yeah, well, I don't either. You know, the YouTube stuff irritates me too, but I'm just, and I can't do, you know, what I was doing before, but if I can do this once in a while, I'm happy. Oh, really, Bill? Oh, welcome back. Well, all you need is one of these comfies that was given to me. All you need is buy one of these. You won't ever get cold. I'll tell you what, when Denny likes it at 61 degrees inside, all I gotta do is put one of these things on and I'm warm. I can go outside in freezing weather and not be cold. They are so warm. That's just scary, Bobby. Better find a leak. Okay, Sissy. Nice seeing you again. Miss you, hun. Hope all is well. You're in our prayers. I'm waiting. Thank you, sweetie. Hello. Yeah, Bite's getting older, doesn't it? And you're a lot younger than we are, or I am. I can't handle a cold. I can't stand cold weather. I love it when it's hot. It's called a comfy. It's a hoodie, goes down to about my knees, and it is perfect. It is so warm. I remember when I was 21. I don't want to be 21 again. I don't mind being as old as I am right now. I just wish I could do more. Now what did I do? Good grief. I'd lose my head if it wasn't attached. I swear. Hello? Dropping everything. Good night, typical. God bless you, hon. Sleep well. Who's beeping? Yeah, I don't want to be 21. You're old. Hey, Brown. Troublemaker. What do you mean? What more can I do? Blessings to you too, typical. Hugs. Big hugs. Don't talk to Brown. He's a brat. You're not 25, Bobby. I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to go back down there and spend some squatching time. I got way too much to do. I just want this house finished. I mean, it doesn't even have to be completely finished. I just want some floors and some walls. Oh, you've decided to stop happy birthdays, Ramona? I want birthdays. I like birthdays. Just tells me I got past another year. Redonkulous. I know, I've got nice ones here too. Big guys. All right, what are they doing there now? Yeah, have fun with that. Let me know how that works out for you, Bobby. I think we all said that at some point. Tell me what's happening down there, Brown. Well, this year it'll be fine. Email me with your pictures because I can send you some from mine too. I got some pretty good pictures past couple days. You won't have any bad news this year. You'll have a good birthday. No, pretend that one didn't happen. What's wrong with you? You got to make your own. You got to create your own new birthday. Create your own new birthday, Ramona. Pick a day that everything's going really well, and that's your birthday. God, I gotta move this stuff again. I'm falling off. Good grief. I've got two dog beds stacked on top of each other where I'm trying to sit. Oh, they keep falling down. I'm gonna fall over. Oh my gosh. If you guys were able to see me, you'd be cracking up laughing. You can only pile so much stuff underneath you before you fall off the end. Oh, wow. Yeah, that would be a big change, wouldn't it? Well, sure you can. You figure out when you want a birthday and that's when you make it up. Hey, after 60 years old, what do you care? Come up with a new birthday anytime you want. Yeah, you listen to this, guys. Oh, this is gonna freak you out. Or make you laugh or make you mad, something. But I applied for disability because of my stomach issue, remember? Because I couldn't stay at work because I was constantly sick and I lost all that weight and blah blah blah. And so I went in for testing for disability. Well, you have to go through different tests. You know, you see a doctor for this and a doctor for this and a doctor for that. And I get in there, I get it all done, and I get approved for disability, right? So I contact them to find out how I was approved for what, which one. Ooh, I've been in St. Augustine. And guess what they gave me disability for? But you'll never guess. Nope. Leave it to you, Brown. Yep, they said they said I was depressed. I was like, what? And she said, yeah, she said, you were approved for disability for depression. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. Oh my gosh. I was like, all right. Yeah, I'm vertically challenged. Oh, that blew me away. I was like, what about my stomach? That's the reason that I came to you in the first place. Well, because they didn't have an answer, they couldn't write down an answer, so they said depression. Oh my gosh. You better stop being depressed, Pam. You're not allowed to be depressed. No, no, and no. Why all of a sudden? I have no idea, Sharon. Yes, it will, Pam. Ooh, I know you heard that. I know you heard that. Yeah. Don't you swear, I'll smack you. We're just looking at a light. There's nothing out here. We're basically listening. Well, I'm not depressed. Come on. I know you can do better than that. Knock, knock. don't be speaking in that negative stuff. Yeah, well, that's what we get for thinking that we're invincible when we're young, huh? Laugh it up, Brown. Just laugh it up. I will see you soon. Yeah, I've got to find a way. Like I said, I think I might have to do Christmas trees, the Christmas lights out here this direction. But this is where they like to come out a lot, and I don't really want to light it up. Hey, Amy. Yeah, I don't let them. Hey, Jamie, how are you? I'm not letting the government get me depressed. Ain't happening. How you doing, Jamie? Mothership. You're cute, Amy. Gotta find a way of getting your mama down here. I do. I actually do. I have a flushing toilet and a shower. What do you think about that? Yep, you are. Well, right now we have a shower, we have a flushing toilet. I have a sink, but it's not hooked up yet for the bathroom. I have to finish the walls, which I have the paint and the drywall mud for. And then I got flooring for it, just enough to fit that room at a garage sale. Then I need walls and ceiling and flooring for the rest of the house. Nothing else has been done. There's nothing else that's been done. I'm waiting for a friend of mine to see if I'm going to get some cabinets and a kitchen counter so I can hook up because I do have a sink, but that's all I have. It's not attached or anything, but I don't have anything else. So all that still needs to be done. I still need to do the floors. I had to find something for the ceiling. Got to get the drywall on the walls, and get them whatever. Because we've been looking around, but everything's so blasted expensive. We were going to use the wood that we had cut on our walls, but we don't have enough. So we just have enough to do the flooring with. So I think we'll put the wood on the floors, and then we'll just have to drywall everything else. But I don't want to drywall the ceiling because I'm not strong enough to do that anymore. We could do the bathroom, and that was, uh, our son and Sarah's husband and myself, we hung the drywall on the ceiling in the bathroom, and then we did the walls. Yeah. I'm getting there. I mean, it's going to take a while, but I'm getting there. But, yeah, I know the president. It's not my president. Oh, Biden is not my president, trust me. But it's really weird what's gone up. I mean, seriously, listen to this. I remember the last time when we were in Arkansas that we had to replace a kitchen faucet, okay? And it cost me $29 for a good one. We went to Lowe's and looked for a kitchen faucet, and oh my Lord, they are $300, $500, $1,000 for a kitchen faucet. Are they out of their minds? I was like, oh, you got to be kidding me. No way. And eventually, at some point, we will put hopefully, we will put a porch on the front. But, you know, that'll come sometime later. Right now, what I really need is just to finish the inside of the house. I really want a kitchen sink so I don't have to do dishes in the freezing cold weather. But remember, I said I wanted a tub, and we got one. Remember, I said I wanted a flushing toilet. We got one. So I'm happy. If it takes a while, it takes a while, but we're getting things done one thing at a time. Oh, I got one of those too, Amy. I hear you laughing, Sharon. Oh, you're cute. It bites that everything has been going up so much. It just does. I mean, even look at the price of 2x4s. And we would like to utilize the wood here, but mostly it's cedar. And Denny can't handle the cedar with his COPD and his asthma. He's actually allergic to cedar. So I can't put cedar in the house, although we got tons of cedar trees. I don't know, one thing at a time. And I need some suggestions because I was thinking about wainscoting to put on the ceiling because it's lightweight. 4x8 sheets. Well, besides the weather? What kind of filters? Oh, what? What? What do you mean you got filters? Well, I saw a picture of wainscoting on the ceiling, and then they took wood and they, you know, probably about every 4 foot or 6 foot, they put, you know, a piece of wood going up the sides and around. I thought that looked really cool. I don't know about the paneling so much, Ramona, because you gotta, it's not even on center, you know? I mean, I gotta be real careful how I do this. Even paneling is expensive. I knew what you meant, Bill. And I hear you, Pam. Like I said, I'm not real worried about it. It'll get done. No, I went to Facebook Marketplace, but when you ask for stuff around here, they said they'll mail it to you. I just don't trust that. You know, I mean, if it's close enough, I'll go see, but a lot of these are warehouses and you might not even get the same color, and I'm not going to spend that kind of money. I'm worried. Or you can just call me, Chuck. Well, hello, Mike. I've been waiting for you. How are you? Well, yeah, it is just black out here. Yeah, I do live in the woods. There are no lights out here. It's just all woods. I'm glad to hear that. How's the family, Mike? I don't know, Pam. Yeah, it's dark. But when your eyes get adjusted out there, which I can't do that, but once your eyes get adjusted out there, I can see pretty well. Ooh, my belly don't like me. I shouldn't have eaten that rice. I guess it'll be one more day till I can eat, huh? And I was doing real well too, gaining my weight back. Oh, I was so happy. Happy, 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 happy. Oh, great. Good night, Bill. God bless you. Give her a hug. I'm really sorry, Mike. Are they hospitalized or are they home? Well, I can't do anything about the hospital, but if they will take something that you'll give them to take, I can suggest a few things that'll really help out. Hey, Denny. Denny. Gosh. Hold on a second. Hey, Belle. Oh my gosh. Hang on one second. Can you get me a cup of half and half, please? Where have you been, Belle, and how have you been? Okay, well, those little teeny garlic tabs that I told you about, the little capsules, little caplets, you know, the gel caps, that's number one. You know, those garlic will really, really help. Colloidal silver is another one that will help. Manuka honey is another one that will help. Zinc, you know, and not everybody can do the clove oil with the silver, so you might want to just do the silver. And they have to take a tablespoon of the silver 4 times a day. Colloidal silver is not going to turn them purple, so don't listen to anybody. And then cayenne pepper, and that will take those symptoms away. I mean, I've talked to plenty of people that supposedly had it. And the one lady that I've been working with, her whole family has had it, everybody. But her and her dad, who's got dementia that I take care of, they didn't get it. Okay.
Here.
All right, hold on. Hold on a second. I gotta get my milk, guys. Hold on. It's hard for me to maneuver through this little hole. Oh my gosh. Thank you very much. Good night. I love you. Say good night to everybody.
Good night, everybody.
And he's going to bed. Say good night. Don't do it, Denny. But colloidal silver will help. I mean, tremendously. Okay, if you have the silver, just a teaspoon, just a tablespoon of the silver 3 times a day. And the cayenne pepper, if they can handle the cayenne pepper, just once a day. That's all you need to do is give them a little bit of cayenne pepper. Seriously, I use the organic cayenne pepper. But if you can put it in food or put it in a capsule, something, and let them take it, yeah, it burns, but let me tell you something, it destroys. Yeah, me too, Belle. And she was making this drink. You know, I was talking to the girl, I take care of her dad, and she was taking that all in a drink. She was actually boiling her own garlic instead of taking the garlic capsules. But she was boiling down the garlic, putting cayenne in it, the manuka honey and the silver, and just taking it like shots. Her and her dad are the only ones in the entire family that haven't gotten it. So, I mean, everybody in her family has gotten it. So, that's what I would do. If you can handle zinc, zinc might be a good idea, but I take zinc, when I get sick, if I get cold or something like that. But not everybody can handle zinc, and they certainly shouldn't handle what they've been promoting on YouTube and other places. You can't take that much zinc. Not everybody can handle that much zinc, and it's not actually really good for you if you take too much. Are you leaving, Grits? Hey, Tim. Hold on a second, guys. I have to answer this question. Hold on. Yeah, liposomal vitamin C is also good too. Who's outside? Hello? I hear something outside. Good night, Southern. God bless you, hon. Hey, Sarah, do you have Lizzie's phone number? Will you get on there and tell her that it's not normal for a child to have, exploded appendix? I can't answer her. Tim finally woke up. Woohoo! Yeah, I hear it. I don't know what it is, though. But it's right underneath the window, so I just don't know what it is. I can hear it. Oop, heard that. Someone's in the bathroom? Yep, someone's in the bathroom taking a shower. It's gotta be Dusty. See, everything's so loud downstairs because there's no, drywall and stuff. Okay, sorry, Mike. Sorry. I'm glad you weren't here earlier because I whistled. Well, I kind of whistled. I was like, Mike's here. What you doing, Tim? See, that's right outside the window. Hello? Hello? Now they got quiet. It's so freaky. Yeah, mine's already planted. Ha ha ha. Oh, I got to take you into the hothouse and show you. Oh, it's wonderful. And who was it that sent me strawberries? Thank you very much. Somebody sent me strawberries. I just got them in the mail today. Whoever sent them, thank you very much. I appreciate it. What is that? Hello? Can you hear that? Sounds like it's really close. Oh, Mike, I gotta send you a couple pictures. You're so bad. Bobby, you're bad. Well, that's okay. If it's a skunk, I'm way up here. It's not gonna get to me. Well, it feels like the temperature's dropped like 20 degrees. So what's new and exciting, Belle? Come on, babies. Where'd you send it? On my email? When I'm done and go downstairs, I'll send you the ones I got. Oh, yeah, I like naps now. When I'm working, if the client I have, the patient I have, goes to sleep, I try to take a nap because usually they're up all night. It's the only way I get any rest. All right, thank you, Brown. I'll send mine back to you. Got some pretty interesting shots here lately. Richard's funny. Is he okay tonight, Ramona? Oh, yeah? What'd it say? Who said? Wow, congratulations. Oh, I know. I've watched her channel. Yeah, that's a rough part, Ramona. He'll get through that, though. He'll get mad at it because it'll irritate him. Watch, you'll see. I will, Mike. I'll have to look back. Shoot me an email real quick, Mike, so I don't have to go back so far. Or no, never mind. I think I do have. Nope, never mind. I do have your email in my save file. Never mind. I'll send it to you tonight. Oh, wow, Ramona. Well, get him healthy. Get his pH balance. His pH balanced out. I wish you guys would come visit. I know. Okay, Sharon. I know you're trying. It's just our schedules, my schedule. I have to be in Honaby on the 12th of February for a no bro investigative class. Yeah, I'm a member of No Bro, so I have to be there for a investigative class on the 11th and 12th. That's a Friday and Saturday. Well, just don't do it alone this time, Bobby. Anybody heard from Tony? What was in the letter, Tim? Oh, really? Wow. Get him, Martha. Yeah, I'm not scared either. Oh my. Okay. Thank you guys. I haven't heard from him in a while, so I was wondering. I know he was sick last time I talked to him. Welcome back, Bill. Yeah, the little one around here, the little one seems to be not real scared. The older one is a little skittish, a little bit more reserved. I don't know if that was, I'm pretty sure it was the little one that I took the picture of. But then again, I'm not sure because I didn't go out and measure. I have to go out and measure. Yeah, seven's good. 6 and 7. But 15 is huge. Oh, really? Yeah, there's a lot of time. Okay, Quinn. Thank you guys. Yeah, like I said, I've been worried about him because I know him and Vanessa both were really sick, and I think his daughter was too. So I just haven't heard from him in so long. Of course, I'm not online anymore very much, so it's hard to keep up with everybody. I try, but I don't always succeed. Like for holidays, I'll say Merry Christmas or Happy Thanksgiving or whatever the case may be. But other than that, I don't spend much time online. I don't take my computer with me when I go to work. So I have to wait till I get home, and on my phone, all I have is Messenger. I can watch videos, but I don't like being attached to the phone when I'm working. And then when I get home, I work, here, so. And sometimes it's easy to stay up at night, but it's not easy to go live. I knew you were going to say something silly, Tim. Get him, Martha. It's very true. Whew, I cannot believe how fast it got cold. Oh my Lord. Remember I told you I was pretty warm up here? It just plummeted. I gotta make sure the faucet is dripping before I go to bed. I don't need another. We still have busted pipes out there. We haven't had a chance to fix them because it's been too cold. What was really weird is Buck came and got them fixed. It was a T and two ends, and he got it fixed. It was leaking. They had broken before. And as soon as he pushed the two ends together, the PVC was so cold they snapped. And he was like, oh my gosh, I just broke them again. So now he's been really sick. We haven't seen him in almost 2 weeks, I think. And when he gets well and comes back, that's when we'll fix them. But there's no point in doing it now because they're just going to snap again. And Jay's got him, he's got it covered now. He's got, it looks like a teepee over it. It's metal and wood. and he built this thing around it, and we covered it with blankets and tarps and stuff. Plus, we have that line. Well, I don't know what the name of that new stuff is, but I know he used some of it out there. But coming right off the well, where the well pump is, that's where it snapped. Yeah, PEX. Thank you. That's it. Now we've got PEX coming from the house out and covered, but not from the well into the house. Thank you, Bill. I knew you'd know what that was. PEX. Yeah, I know. We'll get to that too. I was hoping we'd have the well house finished before winter hit, but that didn't work. Seriously, we are really trying. There's just not enough hours in a day. Like I said, this will work for now. We'll get through this winter, Lord willing. We'll go ahead and we'll build it, get it around it. I have extra insulation, so I'll put insulation on the inside of it. That should help and keep that wire wrap that you plug in. And that'll work too. One of our hoses, we bought white hose and then we bought these green hose. And the white hose didn't have any mold in it, and the green hose, one season, and that green hose actually molded. Yeah, but if I ever have to move that well, that's going to be fun. No, I want to build something that I can actually take off and remove and replace. And Buck gave us some, like I said, he gave us pieces of metal, and I'm just going to put insulation on the inside of the metal. And then he's got wood. Yeah, the hose actually molded. Freaky, huh? But not the white, just the green one. Are you drinking, Bobby? Did you drink too much wine? You're silly tonight. I have to make an access panel on the outside of the house. Got to close in the bottom part, which would make our floors warmer, which we still haven't done yet either. That's what that metal was for, but there wasn't enough to go around the house. So we still have to do some kind of skirting to keep some of the air out. Because boy, the floors are freezing. I think that's why. Don't you think that the wood that we cut would be a good idea for the floors? Me too. It's been 3 days for me. Is that not talking? Do you hear talking? Oh, I haven't watched anything in so long. I used to watch Dutch. Didn't he change his channel? Oh, I don't know, but I'm just about on the border of Texas and Oklahoma. Oh, really? I don't know how far away. I think it's, I don't know how far away. I'd have to look it up. Hey, who's here? Well, absolutely it will. Okay, make sure you give her her silver and her honey. Don't let her quit. You need that Mulane, hun. Make her take it twice a day, morning and night. Good night. What you been up to? Who's here? You can warm that honey up for her. That'll help soothe her throat. If you can email me, Chuck, I'll let you know how far away it is. All I know is, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's like 4 or 5. I think it's like 5 hours from the border. I could be wrong. I'm not sure. But I think when we were looking for refrigerators, one of them on Facebook Marketplace was coming from Houston. If we would have bought it, and they wanted to charge us $100 and something for shipping, so we ended up getting it at Lowe's. But I don't remember how far away it is. I'm sorry. But I go to Paris a lot. I go to Paris. Bill, tell her I'm praying for her. You keep yourself well, okay? Yeah, I still haven't put that stupid audio recorder back out. You think it will be fine in this kind of weather? I don't know if they even work in temperatures this cold. They probably don't, Tim. I'm so tired of hearing about variants. Why don't they just get off it? What kind do you have? Who's here? Mine's just a little cheapy one. I don't want to. I was gonna put it underneath the house, but I changed my mind because I know, there's we got a lot of rabbits and stuff. Okay, hon. Good night, Chuck. God bless you. I'll talk to you later. Yes, I know. That's why I said I'm tired of hearing it. They're so full of crap. All flus are a variant. Every one of them. Okay, thank you. I don't know what kind I have. I think mine is a Panasonic or something. I got mine for, I think it was $30 at Walmart. But it works fine. Yes, it's the flu. They're all variants. Every flu out there is a variant. It just, like I said, they're just scaring people. And again, I'll repeat, I didn't say that bananas wasn't real. What I'm saying is everything after the fact is either caused from the vaccine or it's just a variant of the regular flu. They're all flus are variants of each other. They just need to stop with those words that throw people off. Exactly, Bobby. Jeez. I'm telling you, it irritates me beyond. Yep, it's flu time. It's flu season. I mean, I just got over the stomach flu and they're trying to tell me that it's one of those. I just shake my head and tell them to go away. I don't want to hear it. Yeah. Yeah. Just ridiculous. It gets overwhelming sometimes, the stupidity. They think we're all stupid. It's just stop listening to that garbage. Just stop listening to it. Yeah, well, I know where I got mine. You know, I've got school-age children here. You know, and they even shut down the schools. You know, and the kids have been doing, virtual classes at home. But it's just ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. They shut down the whole school because they had a couple of cases. I mean, but they'll shut down the school if they have a unexpected game. They want because they're all about sports. They won't close down for other reasons, but they'll close down because they have a game. The whole school shut down. And this, I think they'll have any reason to shut down the schools. I just think it's ridiculous. People are panicking. Just run out and buy some more toilet paper. Jeez. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize. I shouldn't be like that. It just really bothers me. I don't like bullies at all. And that's what they're doing, is they're bullying. All right, I'm done. I'm done. I'll behave now, I promise. Hello? Woo! Woo! Get that dog barking. Yeah. Isn't that crazy, Ramona? But yet, if you miss school because you have a fever, it's actually counted against you. And if you miss too much school in one semester, they knock down a grade. Okay. Oh, Lord, where did we go wrong? oh, seriously. Knock, knock. Hey, Mike, you still there? Did you fall asleep? I smell food. How come it is when you can't eat is when you smell all the good food? Never happened. They can chop off my head. There you go. You okay, Mike? No, I haven't been home, Tim. Well, usually you fall asleep on me, so I was just asking. I don't know what it is. You know, maybe it's my voice. I wish she would come up and play. Like I said, maybe if I can. Good. I'm glad to hear that. Maybe if I can get that microphone out there, that recorder out there, further out into the woods. Okay, Sarah. If I can get that out there in the woods further, not close to the house, I think I might be able to pick up a whole bunch of stuff. You're not the only one, Mike. I get emails and texts the next day of people apologizing for falling asleep. It just amazes me. But anyways, like I said, I think you guys will really enjoy it if I'm able to play. You know, someone's got to help me uh, tear down some of the audios, but a lot of times when I put the audio recorders out for probably a good 5 or 6 hours out of that 12-hour recording is some really good sounds. You'll hear, you know, birds pecking on it or something tapping on it. You'll hear the footfall. You'll hear, you know, the coyotes and all the other stuff and the crickets. And if nothing else, I would think that that would be a great, you know, ASMR. Okay, good night, Sharon. Thank you for joining us. God bless you, hon. Much love. I'll see you in March. It won't let me. I'd have to send you the whole stupid thing. Oh, no, that's right. I remember now. Now I can send you that little chip. I can send you that little thing and you can do it from there. Aha. Well, email me and give me your address and I'll send it to you. Because I can't do any of that stuff. I don't have time anyway. There's some good stuff on those recordings, Bobby. Really good stuff. You can hear talking, you can hear walking. Hey, see now, you can hear chewing. Oh, just a lot of conversation. Had a lot of noise in the beginning. Email it? No. It won't let me turn it into a file. I can't even. Never mind. It's got its own program, and that's the only thing it allows you to go up to. And when I tried to save it, it wouldn't let me save it. I wanted to save it into, you know, a certain type of file so I could share it, and it won't let me do it. It won't zip either. No, it won't drag and drop. I'll send you a screenshot of the program and show you what I do. It will not allow you to do that. That's why, hey, Patricia, how are you, sweetie? That's why I wanted to get a different recorder because that one, or if I can take it out and upload it by itself, but it automatically goes to that program, automatically. How you been, Patricia? Okay. Good night, Sandy. God bless you. I hope you have a good night. What you been doing, see now? Thank you, Bobby. Yeah, we don't get to do this very often anymore, but it's nice. And I'm so happy to see everybody. That's a hound dog. That's a hound dog. That's the same thing we heard earlier. It's got to be a hound dog. That's what it sounds like to me. Ooh, I just saw a brief eye shine. One day at a time. It was so high up there, that could have been an owl. Did you see it, Pam? Oh, man. One of these nights, I hope you guys can see that flash of light that I see. That thing is weird. I haven't seen it in a while, of course. Well, Denny was the last one that saw it. I didn't even see it. I was looking up at the sky, and he was looking out into the yard, and he saw the flash of light. And by the time I looked there, it was already gone. That's 3 times now we've seen it. 4 times, maybe. You danced to ABBA? Yeah, that's what I said. That sounds like a dog to me. Sounds like an old hound dog. Don't give him any ideas, Martha. Yeah, I'm not sure. But the kids were outside the other night, and we heard that bobcat screeching. Oh my goodness, that was crazy. There goes Tank. You guys can't see it, but I can. The moon must be coming because there's right now I can see all the white rock. It's really white to me from the window. Yeah, well, I haven't seen any. The only thing that flies around here is I see the, yeah, hello, see now. Um, the ones that fly around here are looking for illegal pot farms because most of the pot farms around here are mandated, you know, and set up, blah blah blah. Uh, but apparently there must be a lot of ones out here that are illegal because I see the helicopter flying over and it has a green light underneath it. And sometimes they get really close and they hover, but I don't have any pot on my property, so I'm not worried about it. I don't think I'd grow it if I was allowed to. You know, there's a lot of great medicinal properties, but I know nothing about making it. I just can't wait for my mushrooms. I'm so excited. I should have shiitake, maitake, and lion's mane mushrooms this year. Oh, quiet. Well, I'm sure he would be. There's so many pot houses around here now. People are buying up property like crazy from other states, and you know they're just setting up tons and tons of pot houses. Look like chicken houses. They're all pot houses. And thank God the people that own this property said nope and won't allow any of them to build here. Yeah, I went out this past year looking for morels and I didn't find any. Lord willing, I'll do it again this year, come the right time, and go out looking for them. No, I really want my source of income when I'm done taking care of people. And when the house is finished and I'm able to do it, then I want to go to making my tinctures and my soaps. And the only thing I haven't perfected yet is a shampoo, but I can make laundry soap, I can make deodorant, I can make toothpaste, I can make all that kind of stuff. And it's all natural and it's all truly organic. You know, not just the word organic, that's truly organic. And that's what I want to do. That's what I'd like to retire doing is everything in my shed in my hothouse. Because I have all the medicinal plants growing in there. I've got a bunch of vegetables growing right now, but when the spring hits and I start with my outside garden, then everything that's in the hothouse will be all my medicinals. Once they're mature, then I'll harvest them and then I'll start making this stuff, even if I have to hydrate them for a while. I'm way behind. Yeah, thank you, Patricia. Finally. It's not finished yet, but at least we're halfway there. Shower and toilet was all I wanted. The rest is a total blessing. Good night, Bobby. Thanks for joining us. Have a good night. God bless you. Welcome back, Sissy. Well, that's cool, Pam. You know, I have a guy here that makes Bigfoot's, not, that's what he's got written on it, Bigfoot walking sticks. And Denny just brought a couple more of them home, and they are really nice. He's got Bigfoot written on it. I might ask him to take that, you know, to not write that on there, but oh, I don't know, Patricia. I have no idea. Just a little bit at a time is what we can do, but that's good enough for me. I will get there. You know me, I don't give up easy. That is my dream. That being able to go outside and sit out there and talk to them. Oh, cool. Well, I'm hoping that what I can do is get this guy to front me like 5 or 6 of these sticks that he made. They are really, really nice. And take pictures of them, and or maybe show you guys on a video. And if you guys want one, then I'll give you his information and let you contact him to get one. But I like them. I mean, he even had a cane type one for Denny. It's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. But the one that he gave, that Denny bought for me the first time I showed you guys that one, it says Bigfoot on the side of it. He said that's actually for them, not for us. I thought that was cute. I'm gonna go out in the woods and hand it to him. Here, this is yours. That'll be his tree knocker. Hey, that's not a bad idea. I might take it out there in the woods and tell him it's his. Ooh, that's not a bad idea, is it? Yeah, there's some people that are really talented out there. Yeah, and you can use those for, you know, just when you're out walking, you know. I mean, those are good walking sticks. It's a good thing to have, especially if you're not steady on your feet. Oh, cool. Yeah, all my hummingbirds left. They don't like the cold. But I saw cardinals the other day. And bee-a-rama. Oh my goodness, I can't believe how many bees were out. Literally, our whole, around the front part of this, well, no, it wasn't actually the front and the side. It's like maybe one of the dogs or something messed with a ground nest. But this place was just loaded with bees flying everywhere. They were going crazy. I was like, what? It's the middle of winter. Why are the bees out? Well, you might, Pam. Where are you going to sell them at? Online? Well, make sure that when you get that done, you tell us all. Put a link to it here on the live chat. Anybody that does stuff like that, you can always put a link on my live chats. Well, I thought I was south. Me more south? Oh, it's so pretty out. Sissy, where are you again? Are you in Houston? Do you happen to know how far it is from Houston to the Oklahoma border? Approximately? Leave the water running. Sarah? Great. The water's freezing up again. Ugh, so much for my shower tonight. Dang it. What is that? It is the freakiest dog I've ever heard in my life. Okay. 450, 6.5 hours. Okay. Yeah, because Chuck was asking me, but I didn't have any idea. Yeah, I remember those, Pam. They were crocheted at the top and embroidered on the bottom. Is that the ones you're talking about? Yeah, I can knit and crochet. I can make sweaters and blankets and all kinds of stuff like that. I still all have all you guys' hats. After the whole bad thing with Rick's, I got rid of all those hats and had to remake them because that one was so big. Well, you were close. Good guess. I had no clue how far away it was. Yeah, but it's pretty far away. Oh, I absolutely love the quiet out here. What's your question, Pam? Wow. What's Huck Talent? Hey, Wildman. How are you? It's been a while. Yeah, I can't do embroidery. I don't have the patience for it. But I love to knit or crochet. Do you remember when macrame was a hot thing? I remember seeing people on the bus sitting there with their little pegboards when I was a kid. Oh, a little bit older than a kid. Yeah, I think I was a teenager. Yeah, I consider ourselves settled in. Yeah, I love it out here. It's beautiful. It's quiet, except for all the animals, occasional planes, occasional gunshot. Well, I guess, guys, we're not going to have any activity tonight. You see, all the lights have gone out. So these lights aren't working. So what kind of lights should I get to put out here? I'm not putting no big floodlight or nothing. I need something little. You know, these things used to last longer. Do you remember when they were in the front yard? They lasted a lot longer than these do. These shut off pretty quick. And they're in the sun all day. Don't mind me, I'm just listening. Well, mine did for basically almost our entire night of our live chats. These just don't seem to be working as well. Excuse me, and I don't remember where we got the last ones. Yeah, I'm looking for a light I can put out here to do the live chats with. Maybe, maybe what I'll do is get another one of those solar Christmas light things and put it over here. At least they seem to last longer. Oh, you're fine, Ramona. I won't be on a whole bunch longer anyway. I figured it'd be an early night since I don't seem to have much activity. Of course, until I go to bed. She's not making any noise at all. And this is about the time of night when she's out here playing. So I don't understand. It's okay. Yeah, I think that's what it is. We don't sleep, we just rest our eyes. I think all of us are doing that. I can't imagine doing those tiny little doll houses and stuff. I'd probably break something. I don't know. Yeah, the weather certainly has been crazy, huh? I'm sorry to hear that, sis. It's always rough. I just talked to the lady that I normally take care of her dad, and she said he's going downhill really fast. So I'm gonna go to her house this week and hopefully get them signed up for hospice. There's still a lot of people out there that aren't aware of the changes in hospice. Used to be just if you had, 6 months or less to live that they would take you, and now anything that could possibly take your life, they take you. And they really help out a lot. They help the whole family. So there's a lot of changes to hospice. And I told her instead of, because she's going through the VA to get all this stuff done, and it's just taking her so long, to get anything done for her dad. And I told her, I said, you need to, he's fallen 3 times this week. And, that just makes it worse when you got dementia. So, or Alzheimer's. So I'm trying to get her to sign him up. I think it'll be so much easier on her. Not that it's going to be easy, but it'll be easier. She won't have so much to do. Yeah, my condolences to all you guys that have lost family members and friends. My heart goes out to you. Been there, done that too. That was a weird noise. Did you hear that? Da-dun, 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 da-dun. What was that? Oh my goodness, Bob. I'm sorry. Jeez. Good Lord, Martha. How you doing, Bob? Nice to see you. You figured you'd stop in and say hi before I hung up? Yeah, that's what I said. That was really weird sound. So how'd your live go, Bob? Jeez. You're in the hospital? Lord, I pray for all the people that have lost loved ones, family, friends, all those that are sick, those in the hospital. I pray for Bob tonight. I pray for everyone that has lost a family member or a friend. I pray for everyone who has been sick, everyone who has felt the oppression of all these diseases and flus and chaos and everything else that's going on. And I ask you, Lord, to give your children peace. I ask you, Father, to be merciful unto all of us. Give us that spirit that you so easily pass out to all of us, that does not include the spirit of fear, that we are indeed waiting and hoping and praying and believing that everything we go through here will end. And when we're able to be with you, there'll be no more tears, there'll be no more pain, that things will be able to calm down for the rest of the family members. I'm heartbroken for all those that have lost loved ones. I'm absolutely heartbroken for all those that are lost. Father, I ask for your mercy and I ask for your strength to get us all through these hard times. I know this is not your plan. I know that the enemy is running rampant right now, and he will do his utmost to put fear upon your children. And I claim and I declare by the word of God that your word is true, that by your stripes we are healed, and that we hide under the shadow of your wing, that we are kept by the mercy that you give us. And I know how much that you love your children. And all I'm asking for, Father, is if you're going to come, come quickly and let this stuff end. In the meantime, I'm asking for strength for all your children. I'm asking you to please bind your children together. Let them be strength and support for each other. Let us open our hearts and our minds to each other, pray diligently for each other, love each other as much as we possibly can, and live peaceably with our neighbor for as long as we can until you step foot on this earth again. And in Jesus' name I pray, and I give you all the glory for all the blessings that you have bestowed upon us for the lives that we've had. Some good, some not so good. But looking back, Father, I wouldn't have it any other way. Thy will be done in our lives, and I give you all the glory in Jesus' name. Amen. It's mind-boggling. Don't you cry, Miss Martha. It'll be okay. This too shall pass, and we will get through this. No, I'm not hushing. You can't make me. Ha 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 ha. And there's peace in the house again. Keep your armor on, guys. Keep your faith. Don't fall for what the world says. Don't get caught up in it. Just keep surviving. I can feel a lot of tears, you know. I mean, I can feel a lot of tears. And I truly wish that I could hug each and every one of you or be there beside each and every one of you. But I want you to know in spirit I am. We don't see each other or hear from each other very often, but you're always in my prayers and my thoughts. You guys mean a lot to me. And I don't forget you. Even though I'm gone, I don't forget you. That's what I say. And I'm flat out lately just telling the devil no. I said, let go. I said no. And I flat out say it. Stamp my foot on the ground and tell him absolutely no. You know what? And you're right, Sissy. And the best thing we could possibly do is not end it with regrets. That we're able to share what our parents, even if our parents didn't do very well, or our siblings, that we can share those last moments with them and have no regrets. It makes the grieving process much easier. Not that it's easy, but it's easier. Will you keep in touch with me, Bob? Will you keep me in posted and let me know how you're doing? Please. I hate the thought of anybody being alone. It breaks my heart. But just so you know, you may be alone in physical, but you're not alone spiritually. Yeah, there's no water coming out of there, Denny. Jeez. Well, you know, I can be thankful for the showers I was able to take until it starts working again. Oh, my Lord. Oh, when it rains, it pours. Oh, my goodness. I guess I'll have to run over to Tommy's to take a shower. I definitely have to have one tomorrow before I go to work. Jeez. Yeah, it'll be all right. You know, I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to go ahead and say goodnight. I'm going to go downstairs and say some prayers. I think that's what the Lord's got me to doing right now. So I'm going to go down and say some prayers. I want you guys to know that I love you and I miss you. And I'm glad you're all here. Thank you for being here with me. I wish you all well. Take care of yourselves. I love you. God bless you. And have a good night. and I will see you soon. Okay? Say good night. Oops.